Hello, I'm attorney Brian Williams. I wanted to take some time to discuss how a Chapter 13 bankruptcy can be a useful tool for homeowners facing foreclosure. I represent clients in Washington, D.C. and Maryland, but this information can be helpful to homeowners all across the United States. When most people think of bankruptcy, they are thinking about a Chapter 7 liquidation bankruptcy. A Chapter 13 is a reorganization case that proposes a plan to repay mortgage arrears and any other debts that may exist. I will do another video explaining Chapter 7 and the positives and negatives of that type of case. Today, we will focus on how a Chapter 13 bankruptcy can help. First, a homeowner who falls behind in the mortgage payments should contact their servicer to explore any loss mitigation options that may be available. Oftentimes, the servicer can offer things like a modification or a forbearance that will reinstate or bring current the loan payments. Sometimes they can lower the payment to make the mortgage more affordable. It's important to explore these options. Frequently, the servicer can offer the homeowner the best solution. Those options need to be thoroughly explored. The servicer will provide a list of free housing counselors who can help the homeowner navigate through the loss mitigation process. You can also hire a lawyer to help if that's more comfortable. If foreclosure proceedings have been initiated improperly or if a foreclosure sale was conducted improperly, contact me for assistance. If the servicer is not able to assist, the law has created another tool that will stop the foreclosure sale and allow the homeowner a path to reinstate the mortgage, Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Filing a bankruptcy initiates the automatic stay of Section 362 of the Bankruptcy Code. The stay is effective immediately when the petition is filed and stops legal actions to collect against the debtor, including foreclosure, garnishment, repossession, and lawsuits. As long as the case is filed before a foreclosure sale, the auction is stayed or stopped. It's very important that the case is filed before the home is auctioned. We can and have stopped foreclosure sales minutes before the auction. The automatic stay is the first and oftentimes the most important benefit to filing a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. A person is required to take a credit counseling course before filing a bankruptcy. There are several approved course providers, and the course is offered online. I mention this because if the case is filed without the credit counseling, the case must be dismissed and refiled. After filing the case, the homeowner will resume making the regular mortgage payments and will start making payments to the Chapter 13 trustee pursuant to the proposed plan. The trustee is appointed by the court to administer the case and to distribute payments to creditors. They conduct hearings and work with the debtor's attorney to ensure that the Chapter 13 plan complies with the code and that the funding is sufficient. The debtor in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy must propose his Chapter 13 plan. This is where the reorganization occurs. The law allows the debtor to pay a Chapter 13 plan up to 5 years, but in some cases the plan can be completed in 3 years. The plan outlines how the debtor will pay the mortgage arrears and other debts. The law requires that the debtor pay whatever the disposable income is, which is the income remaining after paying necessary living expenses. The debtor will not make payments to credit cards, unsecured debts, and the budget will include mortgage, car payments, food, transportation, medical expenses, and utilities. In other words, a Chapter 13 debtor must pay as much as their budget allows every month to fund the plan. There are other potential benefits to filing a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, like lien avoidance, car cram downs, and discharge of tax debts. We can make other videos discussing those benefits. The strict budget that a Chapter 13 requires can be challenging, especially if unexpected expenses come up over the course of the 5-year plan. A Chapter 13 requires regular income and the ability to afford the plan, but can also be used to buy more time to explore other options. Allowing the house to be auctioned at foreclosure sale is usually the worst option for a homeowner, even if the house is not affordable or if the homeowner simply does not want it. In these situations, it's good to explore short sale or deed in lieu of foreclosure and negotiate a waiver of any deficiency. For a homeowner who's facing foreclosure, Chapter 13 can be extremely helpful in stopping the auction and in bringing the loan current. If you think that a Chapter 13 may be helpful to you or would like more information or assistance in dealing with foreclosure, please call me at 301 891 8485 or visit my website at www.brianwilliamslaw.com. Thank you.